Hello, in this video I will present 11 basic sentences. In every slide, I will first read an English sentence one time and then its German translation two times. I will talk about the building blocks of the sentences as they come. I hope you like it. So let's start. My father is a teacher. Mein Vater ist ein Lehrer. Mein Vater ist ein Lehrer. Here, mine is a possessive pronoun, Vater is a noun, ist is a verb, ein is an indefinite article, and Lehrer is again a noun. That's why you see Vater and Lehrer both are capitalized, while mine is only capitalized because it starts the sentence. Because the noun here, Vater, is a masculine noun, that's why it's followed by a possessive pronoun mine. You will see in the next slide that if this noun is a feminine noun, then the possessive pronoun in that case turns out to be minor. Because the noun Vater is a third person singular form of the noun in the present tense, that's why it's followed by the verb ist. Here you see the word ein written in the yellow color, which signifies the fact that if you want, you can omit this word from the sentence. If you omit the word ein from the sentence, what you will get as an end result is that you will be saying that your father belongs to the profession of teaching and is not a particular or specific teacher. If you keep this ein to stay in the sentence, what will you mean is that your father is a particular teacher out of many teachers. My mother is a teacher. Meine Mutter ist eine Lehrerin. Meine Mutter ist eine Lehrerin. Here, meine is possessive pronoun. Mutter is a noun. Ist is a verb. Eine is an indefinite article. And Lehrerin is a noun. As you can see here, the possessive pronoun meine is written instead of mine, as was the case in the last slide. This is because the noun Mutter that follows the word meine is a feminine noun. So in accordance with that, the possessive pronoun has to be meine. The word Mutter is a third person feminine singular noun. In third position, the verb ist comes here because this is the present tense sentence and the word Mutter is a third person singular noun. In third position, the verb ist comes here because this is the present tense sentence and the word Mutter is a third person singular noun. In the fourth position, again here is the word eine, which is an indefinite article. I have colored it differently so as to tell you that it is an optional word, and without this word the sentence would still make sense, but with only a slight difference in its meaning. Depending on the context, if your aim is to highlight the fact that your mother is a teacher particularly, then you can use the word eine just like here in the sentence. But if you want to just say that your mother belongs to the job or profession of teaching, then you can simply omit eine from your sentence and just say meine Mutter ist Lehrerin. My brother is a student. Mein Bruder ist ein Student. Mein Bruder ist ein Student. So looking at the German sentence, we see in the first position is possessive pronoun, followed by a noun, then verb, then an indefinite article which is optional here, and then again a noun. So the possessive pronoun is mine here because the noun following it is a masculine noun. And the noun Bruder is a third person singular one in nature, which is in the present tense. So the verb that follows is ist. And then comes an indefinite article which can be used in the sentence or can be omitted as well from the sentence depending on the context. The last word in a sentence is student. Please pay close attention to how this word is pronounced. This is because the first character of the word is S, which is followed by a consonant T. In such a case, you will no longer pronounce it as student but student in German. My sister is a student. Meine Schwester ist eine Studentin. Meine Schwester ist eine Studentin. So meine is a possessive pronoun because of the noun, which is a feminine noun that follows it. And Schwester is that feminine noun, which is the third person singular noun. That is the reason the verb that follows Schwester is ist. And after ist, we have the indefinite article eine, which is again an optional part of the sentence here. And at last, we have another noun, Studentin, which is the female version of the noun student, as was the case in the last slide. So the gender of the two nouns, Schwester and Studentin, have to agree here, which is a feminine gender. In the same way, that gender was a masculine gender in the last slide, where the first noun was Bruder and the second noun in the sentence was Student. My grandfather has a motorcycle. Mein Großvater hat ein Motorrad. Mein Großvater hat ein Motorrad. So the noticeable difference in this sentence as compared to the earlier sentences is the use of the verb hat instead of ist. The infinitive haben is conjugated as hat here because this is the conjugation for a third person singular, which the Großvater as a noun is. Now comes the indefinite article ein. In such type of a sentence, it makes much more sense to keep them in the sentence. At last is the word Motorrad in the sentence, which is a neuter noun. And preceding this neuter noun is the indefinite article ein. Ein is an indefinite article which comes not only with masculine nouns but also with neuter nouns. My grandmother has a car. Meine Großmutter hat ein Auto. Meine Großmutter hat ein Auto. Now again the possessive pronoun is meine because the noun that follows it is a feminine noun. Großmutter is a third person singular noun, so we use the appropriate conjugated form of haben, hat with it. Auto is a neuter noun, and because it's a countable object, so it's a good idea to allow the indefinite article stay with auto. It's ein because the noun that is following the indefinite article is a neuter noun, and for neuter and masculine nouns we use ein as the indefinite article, but for feminine nouns we use eine as an indefinite article. My uncle is a businessman. Mein Onkel ist Geschäftsmann. Mein Onkel ist Geschäftsmann. As you see here, I haven't written ein or eine as an indefinite article here. But still this sentence is fine. In the word Geschäftsmann, you can see there is an A with two dots on top of it. These dots are called umlaut and they change the sound of the character. So due to this umlaut, the sound of A changes into A. So it's not Geschäftsmann, but Geschäftsmann. My son is 1 year old. Mein Sohn ist 1 Jahr alt. Mein Sohn ist 1 Jahr alt. So Sohn is a masculine noun. That's why we have mein as a possessive pronoun with Sohn. And also Sohn is the third person singular noun in the present tense. That's why the verb following it is ist. Then there is the indefinite article ein. followed by a northern noun that is also countable. That's why ein Jahr. And then alt is an adjective. I have a shirt and also a tie. Ich habe ein Hemd und auch eine Krawatte. Ich habe ein Hemd und auch eine Krawatte. Ich is the first person singular pronoun. Habe is the verb conjugation of the infinitive haben that goes with the first person singular pronoun in the present tense here. Then is the indefinite article ein, and after that comes the noun Hemd. Und is the conjunction here that connects the set of words coming before it to the set of words coming after it. Auch is an adverb followed by an indefinite article eine for the feminine noun Krawatte. My cousin lives in Austria. Mein Cousin lebt in Österreich. Mein Cousin lebt in Österreich. So in this sentence in present tense, mine is a possessive pronoun followed by a masculine noun cousin. And because cousin is a third person singular noun, that's why it is followed by a verb conjugation of the infinitive leben into lebt, which is a third person singular conjugation. Then comes the preposition in, followed by at last the proper noun Österreich. My nephew and niece are vegetarian. Mein Neffe und meine Nichte sind Vegetarier. Mein Neffe und meine Nichte sind Vegetarier. The first word in the German sentence is again a possessive pronoun mein, followed by a third person singular masculine noun Neffe. Then there is the conjunction und, which again connects the words on either side of itself. And after this, the possessive pronoun meine, which is in agreement with the linked word Nichte, which is also a feminine noun. Then we have here the verb sind, which is the conjugated form of the infinitive sein. This sind is referring to the two nouns Neffe and Nichte, because this sind is a third person plural conjugated form of sein. Then at last comes the noun Vegetarier that refers to the nouns Neffe and Nichte, out of which Neffe is a masculine noun and Nichte is a feminine noun. So they both combine in the word Vegetarier. Had it been the case that the two earlier coming nouns were both feminine, it would have been Vegetarianin instead of Vegetaria. This is the case that you might see in some other slide in the future. So in this last slide, I have gathered all the words that we have been through so far, and I have also written what they are actually grammatically. So if you like this video, kindly give a thumbs up, and thanks for watching the video. If you want me to keep making such type of videos, kindly do comment. Kindly tell me in the comments if you have any suggestions or recommendations for me, or if you want me to improve in some area. And also if you have in your mind some topic that you want me to cover, kindly also let me know about that.